Welcome back to the A to Z of purpose and leadership. Today, we're going to unpack a word that every one of us longs for: impact. Impact is not measured by how many people know your name. It's measured by how many lives are changed because you showed up. We live in a world obsessed with numbers: followers, views, revenue, likes, metrics, metrics, metrics. But significance isn't found in numbers, it's found in moments. I remember in COVID, my twin sister had long hair almost down to the ground. And out of pure boredom, I said, let's braid your hair. So we braided her hair and posted it on TikTok, went to sleep. The next morning, 100,000 views. Then within a few weeks, it hit over 1 million views. And we kept making videos, chasing those likes and those comments coming in and the approval from others. We did a bun that hit 12 million views. But deep inside, I felt no connection to my purpose or impact. And I made the decision to walk away. Think about it. The conversation that changes somebody's trajectory, the story that helps someone see themselves differently, that one yes that inspires hundreds of others to take advantage, to take action in their lives. That is true impact. And today I want to share with you the 3 truths about how impact works. First is depth over breadth. Depth over breadth. The second is the power of consistency. And the third is the importance of aligned action. We talk about a lot of the same things because in purpose, alignment, congruence, purpose, all of these things, they all go together. So lesson number 1 is depth over breadth. Say that a few times. Impact doesn't require a massive audience. It requires depth. One life transformed can ripple outwards into thousands or millions. Think of Tony Robbins. He's inspired millions because of the stories that he shares every day. Think about people who've shaped your life the most. Maybe it was a teacher who believed in you when no one else did, or maybe it was a mentor who encouraged you at the right time. Maybe it was a parent or coach, or even a stranger whose words still echo in your heart. Their impact wasn't about their platform, it was about their presence. And the way they touched your life now echoes in the way you lead and encourage others. A Harvard study said that even one supportive adult in a student's life was 55% more likely for that student to graduate from high school and to go on to higher education. One person, one voice, one presence. That's impact. And history proves it as well. Think of Anne Sullivan, the teacher and lifelong companion of Helen Keller. Helen was blind and deaf from a young age, living in isolation and frustration. And Anne Sullivan's patience, relentless teaching, unlocked Helen's world. And because of her impact on one student, Helen went on to be one of the most influential authors, activists, and speakers of the 20th century. One teacher, one student, millions impacted. So don't underestimate the power of depth. Your voice, your presence, your encouragement may be the spark that ignites ripples for generations. Lesson number 2, impact multiplies through consistency. Impact multiplies through consistency. A single act of kindness is powerful, but a lifetime of them is transformational. Leaders create impact not by showing up once, but by showing up consistently with integrity, authentic, authenticity, and reliability. Integrity, authenticity, and reliability. So think about the people that you admire most. Chances are it wasn't one grand gesture that earned your respect. It was their steady presence, their follow through, their ability to keep showing up for you when other people around you quit. Mahatma Gandhi said, "My life is my message." And he didn't just deliver one speech or lead one march. His consistency, living in nonviolence day after day, choice by choice, turned his life into a global message of justice. Here's the truth: consistency compounds. Even a small positive action repeated over years multiplies into extraordinary impact. You may not always see it in the moment, but people are watching, and consistency speaks louder than any single event ever could. Lesson number 3. Aligned action creates lasting impact. Aligned action creates lasting impact. Finally, impact is exponential when your actions align with your purpose. Again, we go into alignment and purpose in impact. So when you're congruent, when what you believe and what you say and what you do all point in that same direction, people feel it, people sense it, and the audiences trust you, and then they can take their steps forward. And here's the key: people don't just remember what you did, they remember how it made them feel. The late Maya Angelou said it best: people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That is the essence of impact. When your life, your choices, and your actions align with your purpose, you leave a legacy people can feel, not just recall. So here's your reflection for today. Write down 3 names of people who impacted you most in your life, living or alive. Then ask yourself, what quality did they show me that now I want to multiply in others? Because impact isn't about duplicating someone else's life. It's about carrying forward the qualities that changed you and offering them as a gift to others. Impact isn't about being remembered for everything. It's about being remembered for the one thing that mattered most. It's not about followers or numbers or applause. It's about moments, consistency, and alignment. So here's my question to you. What impact will you choose to leave today? Because when you show up with depth, consistency, and purpose, you discover something powerful. Impact isn't about being known by everyone. It's about being unforgettable to someone. Thank you for joining me today. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who has impacted your life. Let me know the difference they made. Put it in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and join me in the next time as we continue our A to Z through purpose and leadership. Thank you.